Hello family, this is Kazaya with AllnDaKards coming to do, okay, so family, I just got an update in reference of the Mica case. And you guys know I've done a few readings on her, as well as even some of my spiritual family doing readings on this poor lady, right? And I've done it on her husband, that's the pastor. And now he's sending out cease and desist on people. So I was looking at this guy's page. It came up on my page, I guess because I'd be following the case. And it was a guy named Joseph. I think his name is Max something or Harris or something like that. I'll put his link of his video that I'm telling you about the details in the description box, okay? I've already posted the video that I seen it on my Patreon, so my Patreonians, because they follow the case with me too, they can see. So I'll pull his video and put it under this one. But it was showing that this TikToker, I mean, it's been so much I done missed because I be doing the suicide cases, so I can't keep up with everything, right, family? But anyway, it was like something that I missed was about her voice, another voice being in the background on that recording, which I told you guys that it came out in the reading, and sister said that that recording was fixed. And you can hear another person in the background on one of the recording. On the recording, the girl slowed it down, so I listened to that. Then it was another video where it was, they were saying that the man, the actual guy that was out there, they were saying on the lake that day where he was saying he was the only person out there, that it was, that now that's like fishy because he's connected to somebody else that was at the gun station or the gun shop when she was there. And they showed the connection, family. I was like, oh my God. But remember, family, it kept coming out in reference of it being an agent. So that is someone who helped him. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that he did it, right? You know what I'm saying? But he had other people to help him. So we get ready to, and they gave the names of those people in that guy's video, family. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post this one on YouTube. Everything here is allegedly, regardless, allegedly, and we're gonna go into the words of truth and ask the ancestors to show us what's going on with these two people, what's going on in reference to what we need to know about these two people. Is this really something that is going on or connected to, you know, her case, her, you know, the situation with her being in that field. And then another thing the guy was saying on the video, family, he said that the pastor's lawyer office, or he owns property around where she was found. I was like, oh my God, that is wow. It's wild, man. I mean, everything leads back to this man. Like, I don't know, I mean, family, Ray Charles can see past this at this point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do this last few details, which I'm not going to say it's the last ones because, you know, I'm doing it for spirit. But I'm just going to go in and see, you know what I'm saying, about these two names that they gave on that guy's video. And I'm going to post the video. Actually, if this is just going to stay on Patreon, which most likely it might will, but even if I do decide to put it out to YouTube, I will have the link of his video of why I'm doing this reading, okay? Now, the first guy that they said was the man that they interviewed, even JR Investigates, they had a video that I watched in reference of interviewing the guy that was out there on the water saying he heard the shot and all this and all that. Now they saying he's suspect. So they got his name. His name is Johnny Jacobs. Johnny Jacobs. So we're going to see, was he involved? We're going to ask the ancestors to show us, right? Let's call in the ancestors because we're going to use the words of truth and see what's really the truth, okay? Allegedly, in the name of the Most High and the spirits, okay? Because this is a spiritual reading, okay? Everything is allegedly, ain't nothing here factual. You know what I'm saying, okay? Ashe. Here we go. Ancestors, come in. Bring through inside, ancestors. ancestors, bring through. I'm showing that this fisherman guy, this Johnny Jacobs guy, placed some things, some places, and you know, may have been involved. So let's see what the ancestors say. Was he involved in the situation with Michael? Was he in the plan all along, ancestors? Johnny Jacobs, the fisherman that was out there on the water. Was he a part of the situation that was going on out there that day that Michael was killed? Michael, show me through the cards. Was the fisherman involved? Was the fisherman involved? History. Was the fisherman involved? Was the fisherman involved? Was the fisherman involved in the situation? Was the fisherman involved? Affiliated. See? He was affiliated. He's got a history of stealing or being a thief. Schooling himself or being aggressive about some type of situation around education and aggressive. So he may have some type of education or background in reference of being aggressive or how to aggressively go about the situation that happened. Travel and cloned. This is showing how something can be duplicated, replicated in some type of travel distance. And he's affiliated with that. He's affiliated in this travel situation that was something duplicated. You see that? Clarify the history. What does Mr. Johnny Jacobs have a history in reference of this situation with Michael? Why is history here for that if he's affiliated? Can you give us clarity on this history, Mica? He had a history of having a weapon and doing some pow things. Rebellious. He got a history of being rebellious and doing some things with a weapon. He may have been the one that was doing this. Because he got a history of it. Clarity on the thief, Mr. Johnny Jacobs, that was out there on the water. The fisherman that's affiliated with this situation with Michael. The thief. He got a record. He got a record. And he was chose to do this or to steal something. Why is the school here in reference of this situation of him being affiliated with the situation? Mica, show us through the cards who he truly is. School. Rebellious. He been rebellious. And chosen elect is still here. Over and over and over. Rebellious is still here. Yeah. So he chose to do this. He was chosen to do this because he's had some type of schooling or he knows something specifically in reference of how to try to get away with something, okay? Especially with this travel being here. Let's see what the travel is here. Why is travel here for Mr. Johnny Jacobs? They know that he knows about this whole situation around the traveling. See? The movement of her. Yeah. With the sexual partner. Remember, that's about the sexual partner. It doesn't just always mean sex, but it's sexual partner too, right? So he knows about this situation and he knows and he's affiliated or he knows about the situation with this travel and the distance and so forth. Why is cloned here for Mr. Johnny Jacobs in reference of him being affiliated with this Mica Miller case, the fisherman? Cloned. Why is that here? Analog. He knows about the recording. See? The copy. See? The copy and the clone and the clothes mean the earthly possession. See? He knew about all of this, family. He knew about that. The radio and the phone call and the AI call and stuff like that. He already knew the copy of it, the duplicate. He knew about it, the earthly possession. See how ancestors said? And on top of that was travel and known. So he already knew it was going to be done prior to it. See? Aggressive. Yeah, ancestors, I just got a cling. That's the confirmation. Why is the aggressive here in reference of him around this situation with Mica Miller? What was aggressive about him? What did he do, Mica, in reference of this situation with you? Why is aggressive here? Dark web. He may have been the one that third party with someone else. He may have helped with someone else to do some things aggressively, especially with the internet situation. See? Yeah. See, he probably waited out there until some of the internet people, like the YouTubers and the people in that area, and just maintained to still be out there. See? But he did this with other people. It's a third party he did it with. What else? What's the last insight of what you want to tell us, Spirit, in reference of this guy being related or affiliated to the Mica Miller situation? This fisherman, Mr. Johnny Jacobs, this fisherman and tell us, was he, well, we already see he was definitely, because you're telling us exactly, and you already told us affiliated, but can you give us a little bit more insight in reference of his part in this whole situation in reference of you, Mica Miller? Show us through the cards, Mr. Johnny Jacobs. Jealous. Communication. Affair. A group of people. Affiliated again. She said, yes, he already knew and he was chose. See, he was elected and chose about this whole situation. She said he knew about the whole situation. He knew about the jealousy. He knew about the communication. He knew about the affairs. He knew, and he was in a group of people. It's a group of people that's affiliated with doing this situation, family. It ain't just him. See, he was chose. This keep coming up. He was elected. He was chose. Ancestors said, yes, he was affiliated. You wanted to know? Yes, he was affiliated. So he stood out there and lied. He know more. See? Now, let's put these back, and I'm going to ask about the other guy that was in the pawn shop with her when she was getting her gun, and he was walking around casing her before she got her gun. And he probably was watching her and followed her out, is what it looked like to me in that video. But we're going to see, because we got his name too. See how the ancestors work? Ancestors said, pull cards on these two. I said, okay. Going right in here to do it. I was going to do it earlier, and I was going to do it on live, but something said no, record it. You know what I'm saying? And do it when I got off. All right, so let's do a good shuffle to the cards. And look what I got. As soon as I broke it, the devil. He must be the devil. The one we get ready to do the next reading on. Let's see what we can find out about Mr. Charles McKinnon. This was the second guy that was in the following her around the gun spot where she got her gun. This was the next person that they have his name on the video. So I wrote them down, and I said, we're gonna look at these people and see what are they affiliated. You know, is these people innocent people? You know. Ancestors said, you know, and this is all allegedly anyway. We're just doing a spiritual reading, asking the Most High about what's going on with these people that have been called out. Okay. Okay, so the next person's name is Charles McKinnon, and he was in the gun shop on the same day she was murdered, following her around the gun shop. So let's see. Charles McKinnon, ancestors, spirit guides, Mica. Come in and show us, was he the one? Was he affiliated? Did he follow you that day? Was he affiliated, or did he, what happened? Why was he watching you? Why was he in the shop with you? Why did he leave out without buying nothing and watched you the whole time? And we seen him on tape. Who is he? What's going on? Show us through the cards. Ritual. Premeditated ritual. Look what came up. These are the first two cards that come up. This one's actual was the first card out. Premeditated. What would he be premeditated? Planned. First card out. Premeditated ritual. Abandoned on the bottom of the deck. What else can you tell us about Charles McKinnon? He's in the group of people. And that club is that same club of people that was in the first reading. What else? Devil. I told y'all. Didn't I say he came up with the devil? He is the one. Show us, Mica. Charles McKinnon. Yeah, he was chosen. So they chose him to do this. And he was watching, like I thought. And abandoned. Yeah. So she already telling us, look at what came out on this man when I asked, was he affiliated or did what happened and why was he following you and this and that? And she said he premeditated, this devil premeditated. These two are on top of each other in the spring. Premeditated devil. Planned it. This devil planned it, she said. This was a part of a situation, a ritual, a bad situation that happened, and he was chose to do it because this club of people, these group of people, even including the friend of him, was attached to this, was watching, right? Her the whole time. Clarity on the premeditated with this guy, Charles McKinnon. Is that why he was in there doing that? Because he was trying to finish up his plan, this devil, Charles McKinnon, towards your situation, Michael. Show us in the cards, premeditated. Faded relationship. Yeah, it was planned because of the faded relationship, and this was in the winter. See? Give us the ritual. Oh no, remember the winter comes up because of that was when the faded relationship happened. So it was already premeditated and planned from when the faded relationship happened in the winter. That's what she's saying. So this was already being planned when the relationship was faded. See? Why is the devil here in reference to Mr. Charles McKinnon? So he was already in the plan from the beginning. Why is Mr. Charles McKinnon here in reference of the devil around your situation, Michael, in reference of you being living or dead? Why is he here as the devil? Educated himself. This devil educated himself, and the son educated himself about this situation. His son premeditated it, or maybe he was this part of the son that premeditated this situation. Give me one more card in reference of that devil and the education. Clarity on that, please. Give me a little bit of clarity on the education and the devil. Clarity, Mica. Be clear on what's going on. Evidence. He educated himself on how to get rid of the earthly possessions. See? He watched them. Look at the eyes. Evidence. See, the devil educated themselves on the earthly possessions, and the earthly possessions was her gun. See, on the evidence. See, they educated themselves. Okay, we're going to make sure she, go in there and get the gun. And then we're going to make sure, they watched her for the evidence. See, that was about it. The devil did that. This man, he was a part of the whole situation. See? Yeah. Why is the rituals here in reference of this situation that happened with you? Because the rituals is making me feel like this is something that they do. Like this ritual is something done over and over. So is this something that they've done before? Is that what you're saying, Michael? Yeah, going to get. So it was a part of him going to go get whatever it was her, right? To do this ritual, to do this situation, this sacrifice. Look, he may have an addiction. Charles McKinnon, ancestors. Why is the elect here for him around this, Michael? Why did they elect or choose him to do this, Michael? Charles McKinnon. Why is he here? Lessons. Kidnap. So he was elected because he may know or how to do it, or showing somebody how to kidnap, or he may have already known, right? It was some lessons in reference of, or he already knows, because lessons are learned and known, right? Or done to someone. But he definitely did the kidnapping, and he went and got her. That's probably where she was kidnapped from. This person here did the kidnapping. See, the shopping is going to go get something. See, he went to go get something within this ritual. What was it? He was elected to go get her and show her or teach her a lesson, I'm assuming, right? In reference of kidnapping her. The evidence is with this person. Clarity on the club with this man, Charles McKinnon. What club is he a part of in reference of your case, Mica? Jealous, the jealous club, the promise, the ones that promised him. He's a part of them. He's a part of the ones that did all of this stuff. The ones that promised her something. The ones that was trying to teach her a lesson and went and got her. Did the kidnapping and all of that. clarity on the watching. He was the one watching you in the gun store, right, Mica? He was the one watching you in the gun store, right? Charles McKinnon, he was the one watching you in the gun store, right? Yeah, he's conscious. She said yes. And he promised to get to watch her and do what he had to do. He promised that. See? There was some promises made. And he's conscious of it while he was watching her. That's why he was watching her. And all of that is the same energy. All of that is purple. And the promise is based off of the fated relationship. And that fated relationship is on the premeditated. See, he was in this whole situation from the jump. That was premeditated, family. The promise. See? And look at all this purple. The ritual and going to get something. Watching her while she was shopping. See? See how the watching and the shopping is still in this same spread across from each other? Going to get something. He was watching her going to get it. And was conscious of it. See? And he elected her. Or he was elected in reference of teaching this lesson. But the evidence lies with this devil, because this devil is educated and also educated himself on how to do this. But the evidence lies with this devil, which is him, because I'm asking about him, and he promised somebody something too. Give me some last message, and my stomach is aching me now. Give me some last messages on this man, Charles McKinnon. He may have a stomach ache because he know that they narrowing down on his tail. Name all over the internet now. Charles McKinnon. Why is Charles McKinnon coming up on Mica in reference of your case? Show me some last cards about who this person truly is. What is his affiliation with your case, Mica? Mr. Charles McKinnon. I'm assuming he's the one that they showing that was in the store. What is his affiliation with your case? Show us through the cards, Mica. Robbery. Going to get. Giving and receiving. Sacrifice. Went to go get it and get away. To get away. For this person, he was going to go do what he had to do. Go get her, right? The giving and receiving, and sacrifice her. And do it so the guy can get away with everything. See? It was planned. Remember, the premeditated was already here in his spread from the jump. The first card to come out about this fated relationship so somebody could get away. That's what his role was. His role was to go get this situation so he could get something. See, it was a give and take situation for this robbery. But it really wasn't all robbery either, right? It's sacrificed. Give me one more of Mica. Yeah, went to go put something. Yeah, the trickster. He's the trickster. What else can you tell us? Yeah, witness. Yeah, he's the trickster and the witness. Illegal drugs. He might have did it because he needed illegal drugs. He probably, yeah, communicating with others. Cover up. He helped with the cover up. Yeah. Rebellious. We're going to find out something this year, though, about him. And it happened this year. Yeah, he was in with this 911 call, too. He was in with that as well, with the female. Come on with it, Mica. Yeah, shadow work needed because he was working in his shadow self and he helped harm her, too. What else can you tell us? Mind games. Yeah. So, yes, family. And help get away. So, yeah, I feel like he was one of the ones. Yeah, he was one of the ones, family. He was one of the ones. So as we see here with both of these people, they were both involved, except for this one right here was one of the ones that helped with the sacrifice, and the evidence lies with him. He is the devil. Family burn some sage, honey, because his energy, his stomach is killing him right now. His stomach all in a knot. You hear me? He is nervous right now. He knows what's coming up, what's coming to him. Because people have really definitely found a lot into the case. They've been on it, honey. I haven't been watching it, but I've just been trying to catch up today when I got back to my computer. And it was a lot that was there, and these were the two names that came up. So I will be tapping back into this energy a little later, but let's see on the end of that, right? Because I'm going to come out of his energy His stomach is killing him right now. He is so nervous, or he probably he don't know what to do. Okay, right now he don't know what to do because my stomach just started killing me, and now that I'm burning sage and getting out of his energy, is gone. See, that fast. That's the answer to letting me know his stomach is aching, and I hope it do. I hope it cramps him to allegedly. All right, family. So let's see. What else can we see that may come out or what may happen? We're just going to ask Mica a few questions in reference of what's going to be the next few updates, or what can we expect in reference of her case. And sisters, come through. Mica, come through and let us know what to expect out of your case. Will John Paul Miller get locked up? Will we have anybody else to come get locked up? Can you show us with a few cards what's going to happen in reference of your case? Mica, what's going to happen with your case next? What is it that we need to know about your case next? Mica, show us through the cards. Jealous again. The giving and receiving. Okay, so these kind of like the same cards. I got to shift them, family, because I didn't put them. I hate when I do that because it's like the same cards will come out. So hold on, let me put them in. Let me shift these cards and shuffle again, okay? Because some of them will stick to the same thing, okay? But we seen majority of them cards I did shuffle, but some of them will come right back out. But I'm gonna spread them out and see if it'll still come out, okay? Sometimes they will though, family. So I gotta just shuffle some of them around a little bit, okay? All right, now let's see. And this deck is thick, so you know, so when some of the same cards come out, I feel like it's the same energy, what they're trying to tell me. Okay. All right. So now, Mica, show us through the cards what is it to expect in reference of the case at this point, since it's been so many different details coming out. Mica, give us some energy in reference of what is it that we need to know at this point that's going to happen. Court. Crossing boundaries. Back at you. Okay. Sold. Okay, so he's going to pay, yeah, to have something done. Yeah. Yeah. Aggressiveness. Abandon. Yeah, they might abandon the situation with this sexual partner because of him paying someone off about this cult, but he is guilty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, payback. She said the payback, the big payback, debt owed. See, so I do feel like the payback is going to come back to get him. I do feel like he's going to have to go to court, she's saying. Boundaries are going to be crossed, right? She gave me the numerology card, so I have to look at the numerology, but I have to look at his numerology and see exactly what I can see in reference of his chart. Sold. So it's like that came underneath of court. So I know it's like something's going to be sold. Something's going to be shown in reference of some money. The sun card. So yes is here. And I got that sun card earlier. So I do feel like he may go to jail or court at least, right? And I see the back at you. So this is the return to sender. So I feel like there is going to be some type of return to sender, some type of shots fired, some type of energy going back towards him. Okay. And I feel like they may abandon the situation with this sexual partner. Some type of addiction. And I see with the cult, right? And I see that it's going to get a little aggressive, but he is going to be found maybe guilty. Okay. So I do see that, and I see the payback. So it's like maybe something leads up to it and he may get arrested soon. I feel like they're going to start looking into some things like we've seen with those people. And with the payback being here, it's like now she's making things happen in the background, right? Because it is some people that's working on her behalf in reference of some type of mystical abilities. Okay. Payback. Why is the payback here in reference of him going to jail? Is he going to go to jail? And is he going to, you know, have to do a lot of time? Because I see you show me guilty again. So I know he is guilty. But why is payback here? Why is payback here? The industry. So the industry will get payback and it will be delayed. Though. It may be delayed in reference of this industry and her getting payback. Now, can you tell us a little bit more? A prize, a reward. Somebody's going to pay something off. That's why. Yeah. Somebody's going to pay the father. See? Yeah, for the delay. Somebody who know the father, or the father's going to pay for some type of situation. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she just telling us about the people and the mother. Could be the mother too. But there's definitely some payback. You know what I'm saying? That's going to come. I do feel like he's going to have to go to court. I do feel like he's going to have to, he's going to get something coming back at him. I feel like there is going to be some type of reward or prize that's going to be paid for. And I do feel like she's saying the industry is going to receive a payback. Because it's a lot of return to sender energy here. When I asked, is he going to jail or will he, something happen? The sun card came out. And when I asked before the sun card for me is a yes. She already said he's guilty. So I do feel like there's some type of situation with this sexual partner where it's going to be something that goes back to get him. And it's going to go back also towards that cult, because that's what it is a cult. Something where they were very aggressive and they tried to abandon her or abandon the situation and cross boundaries. Something's going to come back out of this, and it's going to be based off of this court situation. So we shall see. All right. So that's what I'm going to leave it as. I'll post this so you guys can see, and I'll post the video, and we'll go from there in reference of the next update. All right. Okay. Peace, y'all. It's all in these cards. Y'all know what it is. Bye.